The 20 weirdest foods from around the world. Hákarl, Iceland. The rotting carcass of a Greenland or basking shark, it's buried underground in a shallow pit and pressed with stones so the poisonous internal fluids that allow it to live in such cold waters can be drained out, making the meat safe to eat. After this, it's hung out to dry before being cut into strips and served. With a smell that's described as ammonia-rich and a strong fishy flavor, it was described by Anthony Bourdain as the single worst, most disgusting and terrible tasting thing he tried. Cobra Heart, Vietnam. So, they slit the struggling creature open right in front of you and place its still beating heart into a shot glass of its own blood. You sink it while it still pumps away. Beondegi, South Korea. This is silkworm. Simply boiled or steamed and lightly seasoned, this is popular snack all over Korea and usually sold from street vendors. I heard they taste like wood, if you've ever tried wood. Earthworms, Asia, South America. The fact is that all species of earthworms are edible by humans. They are considered a delicacy by the Maoris of New Zealand, they even make them into pies in Japan, they are eaten also in parts of Africa, New Guinea, and, it is believed, South America. In the Philippines, they are bred in vegetable waste and then processed with herbs and seasoning to make steaklets for humans to eat. Dragon in the flame of desire, China. It's simply a yak's penis roasted and served in elaborate fashion on a large platter. 6. Bird's nest soup, Southeast Asia. This Asian delicacy is made from the nest of the swiftlet bird, who instead of collecting twigs for its bed, builds it out of its own gummy saliva, which goes hard when exposed to air. Usually they're built high up on cliff faces. Harvesting them is a dangerous business and many people die each year. Meanwhile, like this video and subscribe to our channel, tap the bell for notification for more fun and educating videos like this. Tere, Siga, Ethiopia. This popular dish is mostly raw cow meat and served with a powdered hot spice blend called mitmita, a hot dipping sauce called aways, and Sannakji, mustard sauce. A famous theory behind Ethiopians' taste for raw meat comes from the Abyssinian-Adal War in 1600. Wasp Crackers, Japan. Yep, you are right, it's a biscuit filled with wasps. The wasp, which the biscuit contains, has a pretty mean sting. Pickled Egg, UK. Pretty much summed up in the name, this is a hard-boiled egg that's been left to go cold and stuck in a jar of vinegar. The sour liquid penetrates right to the heart, meaning the powdery yolk in the center is uncomfortably sour. Fried spider, Cambodia. Fried spider is a regional delicacy popular in the Cambodian town of Skuon, prepared by marinating it in MSG, sugar and salt and then frying it in garlic. Apparently, it has brown sludge in the abdomen, which consists of mainly innards, eggs and excrement. Frog legs, France, Southeast Asia and other. The back end and back legs of a frog, grilled, baked, fried or stewed. With the texture of chicken with a very faint taste of fish. Fugu, Japan. This delicacy has the potential to be deadly if prepared incorrectly. As such, only chefs that have been drilled to perfection are allowed to handle the serving of the pufferfish. Still, it's said to make one mean little sashimi dish. Black pudding, blood sausage, Africa. Americas, Asia, Europe. Congealed blood cooked up with various natural flavorings, thickening agents like suet and breadcrumbs and stuffed into a sausage skin. Shirako, Japan. Shirako is a cod sperm sac. Soft and creamy to taste, you can have it served up steamed or deep fried. Southern fried rattlesnake, United States. A favorite in the southwestern United States, it's said to taste a little like frog's legs. Experts advise boiling the meat off the bones before dipping in egg and covering in seasoned salt mix, flour and breadcrumbs. Escamol, Mexico. Also known as insect caviar, this dish is made of the edible larvae and pupae of ants, harvested from the tequila or mezcal plant. Sannakji, South Korea. This dish involves hacking the tentacles off a baby octopus and serving them up to the customer, still wriggling. Surstromming, Sweden. Baltic Sea herring fermented with just enough salt use to prevent it from rotting. Mainly found tinned in brine these days, when opened it releases such a pungent aroma that it usually needs to be eaten outside. Sounds delightful. 100-year-old egg or 1,000-year-old egg, China. It's neither a century nor a millennium old, but this egg is pretty rotten. After being preserved in a mixture of clay, ash, and quicklime for a few months, the yolk turns a dark green or even black and slimy, while the white has turned to a dark brown translucent jelly. Apparently it smells strongly of sulfur and ammonia, but tastes like a hard-boiled egg. Stinkheads, Alaska, United States. The fermented head of a king salmon, buried underground for a few weeks. That's the 20 weirdest food from around the world. I believe you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to our channel to encourage us to do more videos. Thank you.